I get a lot of questions about the Moss Creek membership certificate from both buyers and sellers. When you're looking at a Moss Creek property, buying or selling, you'll do well to understand the certificate fee, its place in your transaction, and what to expect about your rights and privileges as a Moss Creek member. Now, refer to Moss Creek covenants for complete details, but here's a quick overview. Every purchaser of a residential property in Moss Creek, whether an empty lot, condo, or a single-family home, is required to get a Moss Creek membership certificate. The fee for this certificate should appear on your settlement statement at closing, paid to the Moss Creek Owners Association. Now, this is not the annual Property Owners Association fee. This is not the optional annual activity fee. Unlike those, you only pay your Moss Creek membership certificate fee once per ownership, most commonly when you sell the property. That's important, so I'll say it again. With very few exceptions, like in bank-owned or distressed sales, most Moss Creek owners pay the certificate fee once when they sell their property. When you leave, the certificate cannot be transferred, assigned, or sold. This certificate must be surrendered for cancellation upon transfer or sale. But since this piece of paper cannot be assigned or sold, the transfer or sale of your Moss Creek property will render your certificate null and void, regardless of whether you surrender it to the Owners Association. So for buyers, it's important to establish whether the property you're considering includes the membership fee in their asking price, or whether you'll need to factor in an additional $23,000 when preparing your offer. You'll also commonly see descriptions like Moss Creek membership certificate included in asking price, or MCMC included. Now, for sellers, there are good arguments on both sides of the discussion whether to include the certificate fee in your asking price or not. Moss Creek Property Owners Association does not have any rules or regulations on who pays the $23,000 transfer at closing, as long as someone does. Generally, most properties available at a given time will include this fee in the purchase price and promote it as being paid by the sellers at closing. So the sellers make that choice when they list the property, with the expectation that the then current membership fee will be deducted from their proceeds at closing. So the buyer doesn't have to pay extra for it. You do, as a seller. That's the route many Moss Creek home sellers take. Some rare exceptions to this scenario include foreclosure sales, short sales, where banks or other lien holders are involved. That's something to discuss with your attorney. In some circumstances, current members are also allowed to transfer their certificate without fees, subject to specific restrictions. Those situations include the death of a spouse, gifting or willing of ownership to an immediate family member, trades between current Moss Creek property owners, or a timely move between two Moss Creek properties. So a current member can transfer their certificate to a new purchase in Moss Creek without certificate fee, provided they buy property 2 first and sell property 1 within 2 years. Member can also transfer without fee on the sale of their existing property, provided they are under contract on property 2 within 3 months and close sale 2 within 6 months of sale number 1. Maybe the least known exceptions to the rule and the newest are the spec rehab program and the spec building program. You can learn about those in my other videos. Thanks for watching.